Hi, Dean Linnell here with the Linnell Group of Realtors at the Whistler Real Estate Company. I'm standing on the deck of the Roundhouse. You might remember this from having a few beers or lunch during the winter times, sunny day out on the deck. And today it's summer and there's lots of people around, not necessarily up here on the deck. You can see behind me there's no one, but that's why I picked it for a nice quiet video. But there's lots of folks hiking around today and riding the peak to peak. Wanted to tell you about the difference between assessed, appraised, and market value on your condo. Three things you need to know. Assessed value is what the BC Assessment Authority says that the property is worth for the purposes of taxation. So they will look at it, they'll look at all the past sales over the past few years, especially in the past year, and be able to determine within a fair degree of consistency what it's worth. Appraised value is what an appraiser for the bank will tell you it's worth. And that's if you've got an offer on your property and the buyer is looking to get financing for it, they will get an appraisal from the bank, and the bank will send an appraisal person over, an appraiser. Typically in Whistler, it's Walton Appraisals down in Vancouver, down in Squamish. They'll come up and take a look at it, and the bank will know what it's worth for the purposes of financing. The final is market value. And market value is an important one, and the most important, because that's what a willing buyer is willing to pay for your property. So it's a meeting of the minds between a buyer and a seller, and what each of them has agreed the property's worth is what it's really worth at the end of the day. Not what the bank thinks, or what an appraiser thinks, or what BC Assessment thinks. It's what a willing purchaser is willing to pay for your property right now. If you have any questions about appraised, assessed, or market values on your Whistler property, you can reach me, Dean, at whistler-realestate.com. Talk to you soon.